What's up, militia, and welcome back to the wonderful world of nature. I'm Mr. Creekyt, and today we'll be working more on the roof of the underground house. First, a 10-second silence for those that follow. Alright, and we're back. Today's class was a blast. Not like the Spanish one. That class was alright. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Spanish. It's a fun class. Every day, the Spanish class is fun. Not the same with science. Science, it's me and 3 other people participating. It's not fun at all, man. It's just like, it's practically like you're watching a recording. Also, the PE class, it's PE. I ain't participating in that, man. Like, we do workouts for almost the whole class. But then came American government. I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. It's American government. Let's see. We're doing groups, they said. So we, got through the lesson. It was pretty fun. We all got on mic and kind of shared our ideas of the Articles of Confederation. And then, in groups, we were put in group for 2 things. It was a group of 6 people each. And we go and we have to say each state's vote counts as 1. So, for the Articles of Confederation, so the federal government, if they wanted to pass a law, each state would have to vote on it. And then if it was good or not, and then what would be a guideline to set for it. And then also it was slave trade, if that is good or not, and was it good for the economy. And so, in the room, we get past the first one pretty easy. We said that we should set no, it wasn't good. That's what we all agreed on. And that we should set per every 10,000 people, it should count as 1 vote. So bigger places like New York would have more, votes because it's a bigger state. It has more population. And then it got to the slave part. We're all sitting there, not knowing what to say. We're all like, all right, we all had to say this, all right, we think your opinion counts, but, don't say anything out of pocket. So we're all sitting here for, an extra 5 minutes. We only have, 15 minutes to get this done. We're sitting here for, 5 minutes saying, all right, y'all, we gotta lock in. Let's make sure we stay mature here, because we're all freshmen. We gotta make sure we stay mature here. So, it was really funny, and we had, honestly, a good time. We shared a lot of laughter. Someone's like, what about in Minecraft? In Minecraft, is that alright? Slaves in Minecraft. As you treat villagers like slaves, practically, when it comes to Minecraft. So, yeah, it was, we all agreed that, of course, slaves was not good, and we said that, what I said was that it kind of divided our economy, that when we were united, we got good stuff done, such as, winning the World War I and II, if you want to call it winning. It was more of a loss, because we did lose good men and good women during World War I and II, so we lost, unfortunately, people, but, at the end, we did stop Nazi Germany from succeeding. Anyway, so that's what I said. When we're united, we got more stuff done. So our economy would fall, most likely, because it's not united. And, of course, others agreed with that. But then when it got to, the main room, where all the groups are back together, one that really was, funny to me was, and funny to everyone else, too, and everyone was like, what? There was a typo, and one of the we're all leaders, so I was the leader of my group, but one of my classmates was the leader of their group, and he was reading it, and then, first question he passed, pretty easy. Second question was, the slavery one, and he was reading, he was like, so what we think on slavery, and then you could see in the webcam the fear in his eyes when he read that part, and he was like, nah, I know this may sound a bit wrong, but slavery is not bad or is good. He said slavery is good. That's what he said. And then it was like, and the reason why, and then of course one of his people that was in the group was like, wait, that was a typo. And they then got, the right thing out. But like, you could see the fear in his eyes when he read that part. But also, and then, one of my other classmates that was the leader of their group, he fumbled the bag for their group. And one of my other classmates, I went to the testing with him last year, the big test last year. And yeah, I met him there. And I had him this year also again. And he was like, mate, you fumbled the bag. And, they were communicating to each other. And it was kind of funny there, too. At the end, unfortunately, we lost. And I'll give it to the other group. They deserved it. I kind of forgot what they said, though. I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of paying attention more to chat. But they most definitely deserved it. Especially, they got 11 votes. We got 4 votes. So, I'll give the props to them. And yeah, so it was a very fun class. And my social studies teacher said, yeah, we're going to continue to do groups a lot. So I'm looking forward to these groups that we're going to be doing. And of course, tomorrow is Fun Friday in social studies, so we're going to have a blast and stuff. And it's going to be really fun. Of course, yeah, and a bunch of tests I have to do tomorrow and all that. But it was a very fun day today to me. I got a lot of cleaning done. We're having a nice meal tonight. We're having pasta, and my mom makes some great pasta sauce. And so, but we're not having your average pasta. We're going to put the pasta in a Tupperware dish, not Tupperware dish, a casserole dish. And we're going to bake it with cheese on top of it. And it turns out to be, it's like practically lasagna, but in like your normal pasta form. It's amazing. And so I'm hyped for that. It's Thursday night, so it's like Friday Eve, it's the little, Friday is like, kind of the school Christmas every week, You get to go on with your weekend. It's Fun Friday, so we play like, learning games, and we just all have fun. The rules are less strict on that day, so, you're not forced to do a whole bunch of stuff. You just do your tests, and then you can enjoy learning and getting prepared for next week. Whoops. Anyway, so yesterday, my dog goes and looks at this. He was standing right there and looks at this, smells it, and then runs across it. Like, he knows darn well there's a 5-foot drop, because he always came here, ran in here, and then ran out that way. And that was an owl that you heard if you did hear it. And, see, that's an owl. And so he ran across it. He didn't fall through the roof. Thankfully, the boards are stronger than I thought. But he ran that way to get off, so he did not get hurt. But, like, what was his plan? He just ran across hoping that it was ground? Like, I think he can see. But yeah, so what we're going to get done is finish off the roof, covering it with leaves and then covering it with dirt. Then we're going to go and collect pieces of wood, finish off the roof of the pub, and then we're going to, if we have time, and then we're going to start working on the Hobbit hole walls, which of course will not get done today. I already know that. Anyway, yeah, that's all for today's video. Honestly, class was really fun today, and I'm kind of hyped for tomorrow to see what everyone has in store. And of course, me and my, classmates that was in the group, we still have the Cami link of which is an app that is kind of like Google Forms. it's like a kind of, you can publicly type on there. You can create a form and then give it to your classmates and stuff like that. So, we have that form, and yeah, so we can continue to discuss on that topic, and even maybe get more ideas on that topic, and kind of just, boom, help each other out with that, and awesome. I'm really having fun. I kind of wasn't paying attention, and so yesterday on the main unit test, I didn't get a good grade, I didn't get what I wanted. I second-guessed myself 7 times. It was between unitary and confederal government, and I guessed confederal at first, that the states were like, that had the main power, and the federal government had less power, and I guessed confederal at first, and I was like, well, maybe it's like unitary, because like united, and the states have to unite in order to get stuff passed. So I picked that for everything. There was 7 questions about this, and I picked that instead of picking the confederal one, and that was the first one I picked, confederal one, for all 7 of those questions, and it was wrong. All 7 of those questions I second guessed myself was wrong, and I got a 72, I believe, on it. I hated that, man. Gosh darn it. And well, so my grade isn't doing that good in social studies, but we're gonna work on raising it back up. We need to focus. We need to lock in. Especially, I set some like digital well-being. I set some like timeouts and like lockups on types of apps that was distracting me during school. So YouTube was the main one. So that's what I did. I said, do not disturb. It's not do not disturb. It's I believe, like, maybe it is do not disturb, but I can set a timer that I'm not allowed to access YouTube. I'm not allowed to access YouTube from 8 a.m. to 3:35 p.m. And so, yeah, and of course on lunch break I'll set, that I can access that. But, yeah, so now we're doing that, and it's helped out, actually. But also then we have a limit that 2 hours is the max we can stay on YouTube for the whole day. And yeah, so that's all for today's video. Bye all, have a good day, stay safe, and a fun little video is coming soon. We're gonna, edit it, and we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna also start live streaming on Twitch soon. I will give out the date when it reaches that time. Also, join my Discord server. I will put it in the comments below. Bye all, have a good day, stay safe, and if you feel like it, please do like and subscribe, and comment down below what you want me to build next. It definitely helps out the channel, and it kind of boosts our algorithm, and we can kind of create a bigger family. But there's no pressure on you whatsoever. You don't have to if you don't enjoy the content, and if you enjoy the content, you don't even have to like and subscribe. But yeah, anyway, bye all, have a good day, stay safe, and I thank y'all for watching.